Happy Monday, friends. As you can see behind me, my continents are gone. So my curtain rod and the lights fell down. It's kind of sad. I'll have to put those back up. And then it's been raining pretty hard this morning and all of last night. And there's no floor leaking, so that's quite surprising. So I don't know if we'll get graced with some water a little bit in the afternoon or what. So I have a little bit of work to finish. I have some copies I need to finish printing off, and then I still have some progress monitoring from last week I didn't finish because one of my students was gone. So if I finish all my copies and such, then I would snag that child because they're all in for recess right now. Just kidding, it must have been leaking right here because all my check marks are smeared, so it must have just rained right down onto some of this because it wasn't like this on Friday. Kiwi, watermelon, and stuffed crust pizza. What a great day. When you're in the middle of math and a kid notices that it's leaking on him.
It's leaking from up there.
It's leaking from the ceiling. So that's a stain. It's not actually water. It's just from the maintenance closet. But like right here is actually like quite wet. So, you know, one day I'll just get electrocuted or something by the smart board because it's raining on me. Such is life. I just realized that I have a training tomorrow for, I'm a new Tier 2 member on our PBIS team. So I have to go to that. And I totally forgot about that. So I have to make sub-plans really quick, but I have a Tier 2 meeting first. And we're talking about 2 students, so it's not like just a systems review where it'll be over really quick. Like, we're actually going to be talking about students, so it might be a while. And I have to make sub plans, and then I'm gonna go home, and I have to. My mom has like a cancer appointment or something, so my dad and I are going to dinner together because she's doing something. So I can't just like sit around here all night and dink around like I usually do when I have a substitute. So PBIS meeting for Tier 2 is over. We talked about 2 kids. Great. Ended up extending the intervention period for, they're both in the same intervention, so now it's going to be 45 minutes instead of a half hour, which is 15 minutes more to plan, which is right into another student's time, so I have to figure out something for him to do for 10 minutes while those kids are still in here. Just, you know, mass chaos as usual. Life is never easy. So, now I have to write sub-plans for my meeting tomorrow. I took a full day, but honestly I don't even know if I'm supposed to be there the full day or just a half day. And if it was just a morning meeting, that'd be fantastic because I have an IEP meeting tomorrow night. So I have things to get ready for that too. Fun. I really need a better way to leave things for the sub, but it always just ends up like that's like the beginning of the day and then it just keeps going and going and that's the end of the day. There's got to be a better way, but I mean I don't have time for that now. It's 5:30. 5:30, time to go. Because I'm starving. You know, desk is a mess. Well, almost forgot my Uncrustable. Desk is a mess. Table's a mess. My life is a mess. Thank goodness I know the sub and she knows my life. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow at my training. Don't actually know what I'm doing at all, but I guess we'll find out.
Melissa and I were talking one night, and she was like, "You already know all the naughty kids, so do you want to just join us?" Yeah, that's fine.
Behaviors.
Okay, training done. Learned all about being a new PBIS coach. Most of the people there were either Tier 1 or Tier 2, but there was one person there was a Tier 3 also. So we got to learn a little bit about how Tier 3 is run, and then just how we can be good coaches to help promote the PBIS process in our buildings, and like how we can best help the students, and just, you know, general information. And then now I have Right now it's 11:40, so I'm gonna grab lunch and then head back to my building, which is like a half-hour drive from right now. So I ended up having to take a full day sub because I knew I wouldn't be back in time for the afternoon portion, which is fine because I oh, excuse me. Which is fine because I knew I wouldn't be back in time anyways, and I have plenty of things to be doing. For one, my 2 main intervention periods that we call climb, I have just something I need to be doing. We have something called like the 4 B's, so it's like be kind, be responsible, be respectful, and then be productive. And so I want my kids to be more aware of the 4 B's, and then that's how they'll earn like their PBIS ticket. So right now I've just kind of been giving them out if I feel like they've done a good job, but this time do something with Velcro and like little emojis, and so for every positive thing they're doing, like they'll get an emoji, and then once they have 5 of them, then they'll get a ticket at the end of the day. So then kind of they're aware of how many times, you know, when I'm giving things out to other students that are doing positive things, that they're like being aware of. That kid just got an emoji because he had his tile board on the table. Maybe I should do that too. So yeah, just that. I have some things on PBIS World I need to look at. I have an IEP and an agenda to finish. Well, I haven't. So I have the agenda I need to finish for my IEP meeting tonight, and then I can start on the IEP. And then I have a couple general questions, like who does enter check-in, check-out data to campus in our district? It's not me, and I know the other coach doesn't do it. So maybe it's supposed to be me, and I'm not doing it. Better figure that out. And then you're supposed to be doing like an agenda and then an attendance forms for your tier 2 meetings every week. We don't do that. Should I be doing that? Let's figure that out. And then our action plan is due October 31st. And I know we worked on that the last time we had a meeting, but I should relook at it and make sure it's perfect. So I'm gonna go get some Jimmy John's. I'm hungry. I don't go to Jimmy John's very often. Usually I'm like a Subway kind of girl, so be interesting what I decide to order. I always feel so rushed when I roll on up and I pick something random because I never go there and I don't know my usual order, like McDonald's or something. But there's never anyone in front of me, so I never have time to like study the menu good, so I just feel rushed and I pick something randomly. And there with the camera. So yeah, let's go to Jimmy John's. I'll get the tuna salad original. Okay. And then I'll have a Coke to drink and the number 3 or the number 15? The number 3. Okay. And I'll have a Coke to drink and then just the regular Jimmy chips.
What up, Bill?
Yes.
That'll be 8:05 in the window.
So it's 5:20 now. I'm finally done with my IEP. We started at 2:45 and we probably finished around 4, and then I started writing it. I'm not all the way finished with it, but I got a really good start on it. And so now that it's almost 5:30, I figure I should leave. And of course now it's downpouring and I didn't wear a coat or bring an umbrella. So I'm gonna get wet. Surprisingly, I haven't noticed anything leaking yet. I'm sure tomorrow we'll come back and there'll be a leak on the floor or something. But you know, that's just normal in my life. Tomorrow in the morning, it's gonna be basically a normal day. I haven't copied anything for tomorrow yet though. And I have a parent coming to talk to me in the morning. So I have to get here really early to get my act together because I didn't do anything for my stuff for tomorrow because I was writing the IEP. So I probably should have done that instead of writing the IEP because I can write an IEP at home, but I just don't write IEPs very well when I'm at home. I'm better when I'm sitting in my chair here and I have to work. And then tomorrow in the afternoon, K1 and 2 are going to a play and I need to go with a student just to accompany them. So that'll be interesting because I've never gone to a play with the school and they always go every year to a certain place to see a play. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm hoping my students will all have a really good time. Kind of like a relaxing escape, maybe. I don't have to write sub plans because A, I probably wouldn't have gotten a sub anyways, and B, only one of my students I would see at that time would still be here. That's in 3, 4, and 5. And I'm just gonna, they're gonna go to, so that student is going to stay in their classroom, and then I have some work on an iPad that they can complete while I'm gone. In case you're wondering, wearing Birkenstocks when it's pouring down rain is great and all until your parking lot is literally a lake and then your sandals are sopping wet. Not a good choice, Monica. Good news, it's finally not raining. Maybe the kids will go outside for recess. Thank goodness, because They're like caged monkeys, like they just need to get out. Okay, it is 7:10. I'm like 20-ish minutes earlier than usual. I have to pick up some stuff and make some copies because I didn't do yesterday because I was here pretty late. So I have to pick up my table here. And then I need to make copies for LLI, my math kids, foundations. And I think that's it, because in the afternoon we're going to a play. So I don't have to do anything with my older kids, I think. So we've got chicken noodle soup, fresh fruit, crackers, potatoes from our school garden that they have like salt and pepper on, and then chicken sandwich. So it's 3 o'clock now, school's been done for 20 minutes, and we are back from the play. It was a pretty good play. It was all about bowling. Some of the concepts were a little bit harder for the younger students, but I think the second graders understood it. And all my students were really well behaved, so that was fantastic. Then we got back to school. We had our birthday treat in first grade, and then we got them on the buses, and then it was time to go. So it was a super quick end of the day. My friend wants to go to the gym tonight, so I can't stay here as late as I usually do. I still have to finish an IEP, and then I just have, like, random things of copies to make and, like, messes that I've put off dealing with that I keep making even bigger messes. The list goes on and on, yada, yada, yada. Such is life. So apparently it's supposed to get cold enough tonight that it could snow. Like, it's October 10th. It should not be snowing. There's something wrong. It's quite cold out. I'd say it's probably like 40 degrees right now, so I could say that snowing is a very plausible thing. Now, I really don't want it to snow, but at least if it's snowing, the kids can go outside for recess. Like, all this rain has left A, a lake, and B, the kids can't go outside when it's raining, so then they stay inside, and they're just like going bananas because they need to go outside. So, in a way, snow would be okay with me. Never thought I would say that in October. It's 36 degrees right now. Brrr!
I got a large caramel macchiato and a oatmeal for you. Does that complete your order?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you. Your total will be $6.47 at the first window, please.
So today one of the choices was, it's a hamburger or chef salad, and it's like a big salad container that's pretty big, like fills their whole tray practically, which is way too much for elementary schoolers, but a lot of kids take the salad. But she gave me 2 patties because so many kids take salad. Yay, and look how many tots I got. So exciting! Can actually teach foundations the way it's supposed to be. Booyah! So I have some birthday treats. Some kids stopped by and gave it to me, and an Uncrustable that is left over from lunch, and some cereal from yesterday I didn't finish. So I have a lot of food, so I could probably stay here until like 7 and get stuff done. My room is super clean, like probably the cleanest it's been for a long time, just because I knew I was putting the whiteboard together today, so I needed a lot of space, and as well as my swing frame is here now, so I was going to put it together myself actually today, but my janitor was like, oh no, I'll put it together. Okay, if you want to put it together, you put it together. And so I have a swing that another school gave me, so it's just been hanging out behind this door, so hopefully it'll fit the frame. I kind of roughly measure it, otherwise I'll have to just get another swing from somewhere else or buy one. And then I get a Wizarding Loot Crate box, and this is for my Loot Crate box. It's just a nice Gryffindor banner, because of course I'm a Gryffindor. Oh, this makes me so happy. And then I can like flip over too. Oh, it's tight right now. Well, you can flip it. It's magnetic. So yeah, I'm super happy about that. So I have an IEP, so I have to do some finishing tweaks on. But once the IEP's done, like this table's even clean. I have some books on the floor right here and some books right here that just need like labels and such. But besides that, like I really don't have much to do tonight, which is strange. So I'm gonna type up an IEP And then there's, you know, my desk. The last frontier, as we call it. So, could clean up this. Maybe. I mean, a lot of the papers is from, like, the IEPs and some of the paperwork for SPED I've been working on. So the sooner I get my paperwork done, the sooner the pile would be clean. Good idea, Monica. Let's get to work. So there's been a lot of kids fooling around lately outside the water fountains, and we're gonna fix that. So my principal okayed it, and we're gonna get these. Do you ever find yourself being ridiculously unproductive? Because that's me right now. Like, I was looking up from when I was student teaching the special ed director. I was just curious if she was still there, and she's not. So I looked her up, and she wasn't. And then so I was like just Googling around to figure out which district she's now with. And then I was reading the minutes of the school board report of the school she's with right now. And I was like, oh my God, I just wasted like 15 minutes doing this. Like, stop. Answer key, 2-page test. Grade, complete. Answer key, 2-page test. Continue, continue, continue. We got a system and it's working. And I am being productive. Thank the good Lord, because I need some productivity in my life right now. So it's 3 o'clock. It's Friday. I didn't check in with you this morning because life was just crazy and hectic. But hey, it's Friday. Thank goodness. Next week we only have a 4-day week complete with a half day. So we have full day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is an early release, and then we go to meetings, and then Friday is like a teacher work day. And mostly it's for like, because conferences are coming up, so we have to do like the progress reports and such. But I really don't have as much to do as the regular education teachers do, besides like, I think I have another IEP coming up, so I could be getting a head start on that. But yeah, so next week's kind of gonna be like fantastic. Also, the stand for my swing, put that thing together. That table is probably gonna have to go, which is fine because I just tend to put things on it. So it's just like some books and manuals and stuff, but it's a good thing I have like really high ceilings. So I'll probably put the stand like right here, and then I have to see if the swing will actually fit on there, and then of course I'm gonna try it out. This is my kind of sad face. It may look like I'm swinging, but we're on the ground. The swing I didn't buy, actually. The swing is borrowed from another school, but we bought the stand for. So I have to see if that school has a different one that would maybe fit this. Or if the person who borrowed it to me knows how to tighten these. Because it's like, this is supposed to be the armholes. Like right here, this is where your arms are supposed to go. And then there's this part right here. But then it goes all the way up there. This stabilizer. And I really have to stretch to get it. So I feel like it doesn't need this much room in the string. For a minute, I honestly thought about just ordering this with my own money just to get it here quick enough so that my students can actually use it. But I was like, I suppose I should have the district pay for it because the kids will be using it, not me, because myself is not fitting in that chair. Even though it says like it can go up to like 250 pounds. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. So for now, I guess I'll just have to take that down and have a giant stand in the middle of my room for week or two until this gets here. I didn't ask for approval yet, but we'll just hope that they approve it because come on, my school never asks for anything. So the swing was a bust, but the week as a whole was fantastic. And now that I actually have the frame here and I ordered another swing, I'll probably have an actual swing here in a week, and then my students can use it and they won't be sitting on the ground. Thank you so much for watching this week. I actually don't work at Walmart tonight. I just randomly have the day off, so that's fantastic. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll probably go to Dunkin' Donuts because I'm really craving iced coffee, and I don't really know what I want for dinner. Is it strange that I'm craving iced coffee and KFC? Yeah? Thank you so much for watching though. Be sure to leave a comment below if you have anything you want to say, want to chat. You can follow me on Instagram. You can subscribe to me to see all my cool videos. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Bye. This is so hard to get out of.